Hello everybody, we're continuing Unit 3, Formative 1. This is Video 3, Slope and Y-intercepts. We've already talked about slope, which is the rise over run, okay, and we've also done the formula, which is the change in Y over the change in X. Today we're going to add intercepts, okay, so look at our first one. I have a graph here, and what we want to do with our graph is we want to find slope, remember, which is represented by the letter M. We want to find the X-intercept and the Y-intercept. And intercepts are where the line crosses the X-axis and the Y-axis. Okay, and remember, this is my X-axis and this is my Y-axis. So we want to know, where is this line crossing these two axes? Okay, now slope, okay, you can use the axes to find slope, or you can just find 2 points. If you notice before, we actually had points on our line, so we could just draw our little triangle and find slope. Here there are no points on the line, so you need to find them. And when you find them, you need to make sure they're in exact places, because you don't want to have to pick here, which this would be, you would be guessing, well, it would be maybe a half up 2 1/3. You don't want to do that, so you want to pick exact locations on your points. And sometimes the easiest way to do that is to find where they cross the axes. Okay, so let me show you. So we have the x-axis here. Okay, I want to know where this line crosses the x-axis. Okay, and it crosses right there at -2. So my x-intercept is -2. Okay, the point is -2, 0. Okay, now let's find where it crosses the y-axis. So now I'm looking at my y-axis. I want to know where this line crosses my y-axis. Okay, and it crosses right here at 2. Okay, so my y-intercept is 2. Okay, now the point would be 0, 2. Okay, now we need to find our slope. Since we have 2 points, we're just going to use those 2 points. Okay, there's no reason to draw 2 more points. Okay, so I want to do rise over run. Okay, I rose 2, ran 2. Okay, and it's positive. So my slope is 2 over 2, which reduces to 1 over 1. Okay. All right, let's look at another one. All right, here's another line. Again, I'm looking for my slope, my x-intercept, and my y-intercept. And remember, this is x and this is y. Okay, so my x-intercept, I want to know where my green line crosses my x-intercept, and it crosses right here at 2. So my x-intercept is 2, and that point is 2, 0. Okay, now I want to find where it crosses my y-axis. Okay, so it crosses right there. So I'm going to go ahead and put a point there. Alright, and my y-intercept would be -4, and that point would be 0, -4. Okay, start looking at a pattern with the points. Okay, like in the last one, if I have an x-intercept, notice my y is 0. When I had my y-intercept, notice my x is 0. Okay, alright, let's go ahead and find the slope. So I'm going to draw my rise, which was 4, and my run, which is 2. And then it's positive. So rise of 4, run of 2. This gives me a 2 over 1 slope. Alright, next time. This one, I didn't draw the line, so you need to draw the line. So I'm going to go ahead and plot 3, 2. Okay, which is right here. And then 9, -2, which is right here. Okay. Alright, so now I'm going to connect the dots. And oops, I'm off a little bit, but that's okay. Alright, same thing. I'm going to find slope, x-intercept, y-intercept. Now you notice when I drew the line, did I stop right here at 3, 2? Okay, no, because I need the y-intercept. So I made sure my line crosses both the x and the y-intercept. Okay. So again, oops, this is my y-intercept, or my y-axis and my x-axis. So I'm going to look, okay, and looks my line's not very good, but this one should have crossed right here. We'll have straight edges in class, so it'll be a lot easier. It's harder to do on this. Okay, and then this one should have crossed there. Okay, all right, so my y-intercept, okay, my y-intercept is this one here. Okay, and it's crossing at 4. Okay, which would be 0, 4. Again, y-intercept, x is 0. My x-intercept crossed at 6, which would be 6, 0. I'll need an equal sign there. Okay, all right, and my slope. Okay, I have 4 points here. You can take any 2 of the points. They do not matter which ones you use. So I could take and draw a line here. Okay, I could take and draw lines here. Okay, or I could even take these and go all the way down here. Okay, and draw those. Okay, now the closer the points are, the more likely you're not going to have to reduce. Okay, so if I take the 2 points that are farther apart, I'm going to have to reduce. So I just try to prevent as much chances for error. So I'm going to go ahead and take these 2 points here. Okay, all right, so my rise, okay, I'm going to go down, oops, 2, okay, and then I went to the right 3. Okay, so my slope is rise, which is -2, over run, which is 3. Okay, and that's how you find your slope, x-intercept, and y-intercepts. You guys have a great day.